So I'm going to get off this microphone. No, I'm not. I'm going to start talking about the seniors, okay? And bear with me because this is not very easy for me, and I'm ad-libbing all this, so I don't have any idea what I'm going to say because I don't think about it. I do. I really actually put this out of my mind. Thank you all for the flowers. Seniors to come forward, please. And all the rest of you, I just want to say, guys, that you are amazing. You are all amazing. Every single one of you. Okay. Hi. This is Connor Jorgensen, and he's been in the orchestra how many years? He's been in the orchestra forever. I mean, I don't know the orchestra if I don't look down in the pit and see Connor. Anyway, Connor, we really appreciate all your help. I wish you the best. And you are going to pursue engineering. Is that right? Engineering, and maybe continue to play. Definitely. Right. Because you're too talented to stop. So good luck. Good luck. Where are you? Or the good college? Sure. Not sure. Good luck. Okay. All right. Thank you all very much. Thank you. I thought maybe they were for Connor. Okay, this is David Smith. David, how many years have you been in the pit?
This is my second year.
Second year. And he's done an amazing job. And David, I always enjoy, when I come and sub at the high school, I really enjoy speaking to David. We have some little discussions of politics and things like that. So, we do sometimes. What do you plan on doing?
I'm going to Virginia Tech to study engineering. I'm really excited.
All right, Elizabeth has helped backstage for, what, 3 years? 3 years, and she did a fantastic job. We just had basically 3 young ladies back there that did so much work. Of course, everybody chips in and helps. But Elizabeth has been amazing, and she's been the stage manager this year. And I'm going to miss you. I really am. And before I had Elizabeth, I had her brother up in the booth. And I had another brother that was around the spotlight, and I saw him last night home from college. And what are you going to do?
Study business at Mayor Washington.
Mayor Washington. Okay, Molly is actually new to us. Molly went to Gloucester High School, and unfortunately she didn't come to us. I was going to say she unfortunately went to Gloucester High School, but I didn't do that. Somebody back there did. No, she went to Gloucester High School and was, unfortunately came to us late, but at least she came to us this year. And she's done an amazing job, and I think she's a real trooper because she has a fat suit on.
Yeah, Molly!
And you have to do all that work in a fat suit. I think that takes somebody special to be willing to do that and come out on stage. So I think Molly's an amazing person. I know she's going to kind of pursue music and maybe performing arts and maybe perform on Broadway. And if she does, she has to invite her director. And when there's opening night, I want to be Walk the Red Carpet.
Okay.
And where are you going to go to school?
I don't know yet. It's going to be either Christopher Newport University or Syracuse University.
All right. We wish you the best, and I'm so very glad. Okay. Caroline has been with me a few years. How many?
4.
4 years. And she's an amazing dancer. She really is. And she just kind of has to help with dance all the time. And I always say, Caroline, this is what I want to do. Show them what to do. This is what I want them to do. And Caroline always gets it. She's really, really great. I know she's going to pursue engineering. Right?
Yes.
Engineering. And she helped make some of these props that we have. I know she helped with the hairspray can and a few other things. And she's been just a joy to work with. And I really, really, I'm going to miss you. I really am. I am going to miss you. Nicole's been with me for a while too. How long?
8th grade?
Since 8th grade.
She didn't do musical every year, but she's done quite a few with us. And I remember especially Nicole in West Side Story. we had a real experience with that. Nicole has done a fantastic job. She's been torn between drama and cheering, and finally she made the right choice this year. And and we're really happy to have her. And what are you going to do?
I'm going to study psychology at Rowan College.
She said also with a pre-law, so you never know. We might have to fear this person with an attitude here. But she did a great job. I'm so glad she was in the show this year, and best. All right, Danny is someone that's been with me quite a while. How many years?
4.
4 years. She amazed us with her dancing in West Side Story. It's just amazing with her dancing and her acting. And last year she was Morticia in the Addams Family. She was amazing in that. I was really sorry. I know she really wanted this part, and there weren't that many parts for Danny to really show her thing in this show. But I really wish she could have danced more, because she's absolutely fantastic dancer and has a great voice. And what are you planning on doing?
I'm going to study linguistics at a 4-year university.
All right. All right. She's quite fluent in Spanish already, so she's going to do a great job, but I'm going to miss you. I'm really going to. Oh, Stella. Stella is our person. Look at this, guys. She's on stage. Drama, but she doesn't want to be on stage. So finally she came out and decided to do the spotlight, and she's our spotlight perfectionist professional. And I don't know what we're going to do. We have to find another professional next year, but she's done a fantastic job, and we've loved having Stella with us. And Stella, what do you want to do?
I'm going to study biology at William and Mary.
All right. All right. Future biologist. Okay. Avita comes from a long line of Acunas. And we have another Acuna back there. I had her 2 sisters before her, and the first thing I did was I got Avita on stage. But she wouldn't stay on stage. She wanted to do tech. So she does a great job of tech. She's been a great help. Avita always smiles. She's always cheerful. She's always encouraging everybody. And I'm going to miss one of these Acuna girls again. I don't like to say goodbye to my Acuna girls, but I was glad a new one came out. So anyway, Avita, what do you want to do?
I'm going to be in the United States Air Force.
I believe she starts in August?
I do, Texas. Yeah.
In Texas. Isn't that amazing? We need great people in our military. All right, I'm going to miss you. And Mr. Pinky over here. This is Zach Bunch, and Zach has been with me for 2 years, right? He started out doing tech, and then he decided he wanted to try being on the stage, and we're so glad that he wanted to be on the stage, and I hope he continues it. He said he wants to, right?
Yeah, I want to study, or I want to do theater when I get to college.
Okay, and you're going to study?
I'm going to study journalism, hopefully at BCU, and still waiting to hear back.
Okay, so he's going to be one of our future journalists, and will you please do me a favor and try to be unbiased? All right. We don't see much of that these days, do we? But anyway, Zach is amazing, and the thing about Zach is he's always pleasant, he's always polite. He asks me, Miss Hammond, do you need any help with anything? Miss Hammond, I'll come early tomorrow if you need some help. He's always there, he's always willing, he's always a joy, and I'm going to miss you. Kelsey has been with me a long time. How long, Kelsey? 4 years. 4 years. Kelsey has been in a lot of our shows. I know she said in the program that you really enjoyed being the tap dancing gangster. And of course she was the kind of strange gym teacher here today. And she's done an amazing job. She's always great. She's always there. She works very, very hard. And I know you're going to go to North Carolina?
East Carolina.
East Carolina. East Carolina.
Nurse.
So we've got a future nurse here. Isn't that amazing? Okay, this is Marshall. Marshall, this is his first year with me, and finally, and I have always enjoyed Marshall in class. He's always been very polite and such a great young man. And last year, oh, they're all laughing, but he has been for me. And seriously, last year, after he saw the musical and everything, he said, "Miss Hammond, I'm coming out for the musical." But I didn't really believe it. And I really didn't. And I said, "You really are?" He said, "Yeah, I'm coming out for the musical." I said, "Okay, Marshall, I hope you do come out for the musical." I even saw him this summer, over the summer. Remember I was at the mall and I was walking and you rode by in your car and you yelled, "Hey, Miss Hammond!" I said, "You're still going to do the musical?" He said, "Yeah!" And here he is. And he's done a great job and I think he's had a really good time. Have you had a good time?
Yeah.
And I do know that Marshall is quite an athlete and he has gotten a full ride to VMI. And we wish him the best of luck. Okay, this is really hard. Demi's been with me for 2
Depends on if you count me.
All right, I'm also with Arts Alive, and we've done Missoula's Children's Theater, and I think Demi's been there from like the start,
Yeah, 5
right?
years old.
When you were 5. And she's been in a lot of these programs. She's been in a lot of my one act. She wins awards for her acting in one act. She's just fantastic. She's going to be going to VCU in performing arts. In performing arts, and Demi is going to also invite me to all her premieres, and I'm going to go to the Oscars, and I'm going to walk the red carpet. And she better not forget that. And I will wave to all of you when that happens. Okay, Savannah, how long have you been with me, darling?
Since Into the Woods. I don't know how long ago was that.
3 years?
3 years. Okay.
3 years. Okay. Anyway, Savannah, one day in class when I was subbing, I bet you don't remember this, she said something about, I said, "Well, why don't you do the musical?" And she said, "Oh, I can't do the musical. And I'm too afraid. I have stage fright and I can't do the musical." And I said, "Oh, yes, you can." And "No, I don't think I can do it." I said, "Yes, you can." And she came out. And she's done it ever since, and I think she's had a good time. Have you had a good time?
Oh, definitely.
And I think she's done an amazing job, and I'm so happy that she did that. And I know that Savannah is going to pursue something in art. I know she's going to pursue that because she's very, very good in art. And am I right?
Yeah, definitely.
Where are you going to go?
Probably VCU.
Probably VCU. And congratulations. Kylie also did Missoula's with me, and she's done all these shows, and you started in 8th grade, didn't you? And Kylie is just a fantastic person to work with. I wish I had her in the fall for one acts, but she has to do things like volleyball and stuff like that. But she's really, really good, and she definitely has stage presence, and she got to play a great dancer tonight, and then kind of a nasty woman, you know? But anyway, Kylie does a great job. I love Kylie. She's just a joy. She's always smiling. She's one of those kids that I just love to see come out for the musical because she's just so pleasant and a joy to work with, as most of these people are. And they're all wonderful to work with, but Kylie is one of those kids that's just always smiling and always cheerful. And I'm going to really miss you. I really am. I know she's going to do international studies, right? International business or studies?
International business based in Japan.
Okay, she's been to Japan. She loves Japan. She's learning Japanese. And I think she'll do a great job. Derek has been with me how long?
3 years.
For 3 years, and he did one act this year and did an amazing job in one act. He really did. He came to his own. Before that, he kind of had small parts and things, but he really came out for this one act and did an amazing job. And I think he's great as Corny. He's corny. Here he is. I do know that Derek is going to do cyber security at George Mason. So when we have problems, I'm going to call him. And I really think he's going to do a great job. So I'm going to keep him on speed dial if we have any problems, okay? And I'm going to miss you. Okay, Michael is one of my guys who, back when we did West Side Story, we didn't have enough boys in it, so I went to Michael and said, come on, be in West Side Story, come on, come on, come on. So we made him a red-headed Latino. And he's the least speaking Latino person that's with that Southern accent. and he is always speaking. If anybody knows Michael, he's always talking. But Michael is also another one of those people. Miss Hammond, anything you need. Miss Hammond, I'll come down and help you. Miss Hammond, you want me to come to school and help? Miss Hammond, what can I do for you? Seriously, it's wonderful to have kids like this. I know Michael's going to follow his dad in fixing appliances, his appliance business, and now I have him on speed dial. So actually, he's already been to my house and fixed something. So I know where to find Michael, and I'm very fortunate to have him, and I'm glad that I'm going to still see you once in a while, because my appliance is great. But he's a joy to work with, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
And have you enjoyed it?
Very much.
He came back this year after being out for a bit, and he's glad he came back to drama. He said he wished he had done it before. Yeah, okay. I know I'm supposed to move along. Okay, Haley's another one that has done Missoula's like forever.
I've known you since I was not even double digits. It's so long.
Oh, she's so old.
Yeah.
Talk about double digits, my double digits. Yeah, okay. But anyway, Haley has been in like every musical. She's been with me from 8th grade. She did Missoula's before that. She's done a couple of one-acts.
There's nothing like winning a one act. I'm going to tell you, there's nothing like winning a one act.
We went to state. This
Yes.
year we could have gone to state, but we were unable to. I wish we'd had that experience. But Haley's been a real trooper, and she's come out for every show, and she's always there and always trying real hard to do well. So I wish you the best. Do you know what you want to do?
I'm hopefully going to be a RCC transfer to VCU for speech therapy.
Okay, that's good. Okay, Link. Link. Adian came to me last year when we did Phantom, and he was just amazing, and I still am very annoyed that he did not do anything before that. Just very annoyed. I don't know what your problem was, but just so annoyed because he's so talented, and he did 2 musicals that year, and he did 1 act this year, and he was amazing in that. He's done this. You've heard his voice, and you've seen him sing. I mean, heard him sing, and you've seen him dance, and you can see him act, and you know this guy is really, really talented, is he not? And guess what he's going to go into?
Dramatic arts and theater, hopefully at VCU. So.
I think he's going to do a great job there, and I've been so happy to work with him. And he's always been such a polite young man, and he just gives 150% when he gets on the stage in front of an audience. So We got to give him lots of audiences, and he's also going to invite me to the red carpet. So, and I better not miss any of them because I didn't hear about them. Okay? All right. So anyway, we wish you the best. And last but not least, and she's not least right now because she's also wearing a fat suit. And I really do think that somebody that's willing to do that is a special person. I really do. Annabelle, I have known since she was that high because her mother Sandy would come up and paint sets and bring Annabelle, and Annabelle would come up here with a little doll or something, and Lawrence would come, her brother, would come with a little football, and they would come up and be walking around while Sandy was painting scenery, and they were just so cute. And you're still cute, you still are. Anyway, this is an amazing young lady. I'm really glad she had this opportunity to play Tracy. She is going to, I know she's going to pursue music. I think she wants music education. She wants to be a chorus director, like Miss Rave. And she is, you can hear that she can sing. She also plays an amazing piano. So I do believe that she's going to do very well at that, and she's already had a number of offers from college. And where do you think you'll be going?
Hopefully Shenandoah Conservatory or JMU.
So she's been accepted in quite a few. Okay, and I am really, really going to miss her because of the big smile. And always, once again, what makes a big difference is your willingness to do everything, to just, whatever you want, Miss Hammond, you know, she's willing to do, she tries extra hard, she's always here when she can be. I'm really worried about her this year because she got sick for a while, but she really pulled this off. Flew for a week and a half and everything else, she really pulled it off. And she's done it with such enthusiasm and such positivity, and she's just going to do great things in the future too. So, I'm going to miss you. Okay. All right, I need a cast picture, everybody. Cast picture, let's go really quick, everybody.
Senior High!